Guys, welcome to another video. Annie here. If you're new, thank you for tuning in. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching my videos. Without any delay, let's get right into the tutorial. First thing is to clean your skin to remove any oil, any dirt. You don't want to start your work on a dirty canvas. So clean and then we spray to hydrate your skin. Make sure your skin is always hydrated no matter the skin type. And we'll go next with our moisturizer. Moisturizer is a very important step that you do not want to miss. So you have to moisturize your skin. Your skin must be plump, moisturized and ready for your product to sink in. So we'll go in with our moisturizer. Moisturize, massage it into your skin using your hands or your brush. And I always do this step. I always use my cotton bud to remove any stuff in her eyes. And we'll go next into our foundation. She's a light skin lady, so I'm using a light skin foundation. Well, this foundation might look a little too bright for her skin, but we worked it out, as we always do, work our way around it. But I feel it's her match, but you see it and feel like, oh, is it not too bright? Well, it can match to her neck because she has a reddish face, but it matches with her neck perfectly. And then next up, we're going in with our contour. This is to give your face definition. You don't want to use just foundation. Your face will look flat and it will just be there. There will be no structure or definition to your face. So contour will bring in shadows and definition to your face. So now, contouring her face, her forehead, her under chin, just to bring in structure to her face. And when it comes to makeup, blending should be your best friend. So once that is done, we're going in with our blush. Like I said to you guys will be seeing a lot of pink blushes on this channel. So I'm using this pink blush to blush her cheek, and bring in color to her face. You can see now that the face is no longer looking very yellowish or too bright. So yeah. Then after that, we're going in with her concealer. This is to remove the red eye or dark eye and to make your under eye pop, or the middle of your face to even pop more. That will bring, beauty and brightness to your face, to give your face an even more snatch look. So when it comes to concealer, please use a shade or two shades brighter than your actual shade to give you a better result. And like I said, blending is your best friend. So you have to blend. Do not over blend, but blend so it looks smooth enough. When you over blend, you just, the step will not be obvious, but blend properly. Next up, we are doing our nose contour. My client has a very, flat nose upwards. So we have to bring the nose to life. So I'm just snatching her nose, making her nose look even more snatched. She has a good nose. Her nose is not bad, nobody's, but we're snatching her nose even more. She has a gorgeous nose, by the way. Let me put it out there. She has a good nose, especially when it comes to contouring. There's some people that no matter how you contour their nose, it's not going to look fine, but you can see. And once that step is on, please use the side of your concealer, the side you're using blending your concealer, to blend that area of the contour, just in case it's too bright. It can easily blend into the concealer and look natural, so that to give it a very natural look as possible. So blending, like I said, is your best friend when it comes to makeup process. So once that is done, we are going to set under her eyes. So I'm using a setting powder. I'm using Aspon setting powder to set under her eyes and make sure the under eyes is soft. Please, in this first step, make sure you dust off the excess, either behind your palm or anywhere possible. You can conveniently dust off the excess before setting. You're not baking yet, you're setting. So you don't want to go in with, chunks of powder and it just make under the eyes look cakey and it's not come out looking as smooth and flawless as you want. So we are setting. You just set. I like to use my beauty blender to do this step, by the way, so it's easier for me to just work with. Like you see, when you're setting, right? When you're setting, you go layer by layer, step by step. You don't just pack the powder and just go bam into the face. You take it little by little. You can start increasing your hand after, a couple of times when you feel like your under eye is smooth. And every other place you conceal, her chin, her forehead, bridge of her nose, all those areas, please apply them to set in the concealer you applied in that area. Just because the middle of the face is mostly lighter than the outer part of the face. So you want to set that area before going in with any other product. So when that is done, we are using her shade of powder to just combine everything together. This will just give it a uniform look. It will make you look like skin. You can see if you do your process properly, this powder is not going to, change anything. You can see my contour and my blush is still even there before adding this powder product. It's showing. So we'll move directly to baking. I love to bake. Like I said, this will even snatch your face more, and it will catch any fall off or fallout from your shadow application. If you don't do this, I'm sorry, but if you are applying your shadow, except you're doing your eyeshadow before your skin work, but if you're doing your eyeshadow after your skin work, please do this step. Even if you don't do bake the rest of the face, but please, under your eye, make sure you bake it, just so it will catch any fallout from your eyeshadow and it will not stick to your skin. If you have a fallout on this process or under your eye, it's not going to fall off or it's not going to stain to your skin. You can just easily sweep it off and then continue your makeup process after doing your eyeshadow. So here we'll move straight to her brows. You guys, well, the brows, looking at it now, looks a little big than her face, which is, a mistake from my end. And like I said, there's always, room to adjust or room to fix or room to, better your craft. So now I noticed that, and the client actually said so after the makeup. She said the brows was looking too big, but I didn't actually see it that way up until now. So now, make sure, please, we are doing a smoky eye. If you usually use your concealer for your shadow base, please use a primer, an eyeshadow primer. This primer will give you a better result than a concealer. So I applied my primer, and then I'm going direct with my, my eyeshadow. I'm doing a smoky eye, and you want to start a smoky eye from light to dark. You don't just want to start from dark to light. Do you understand? It's easier to work with when you're starting with light to dark. For me, for other people, anything that works for you, Sha. But for me, I work from light to dark. This will just help me blend colors better to give me better results, and it's easier because my color just glides on easily and it makes sense. So, like I said, blending is key. You don't want your eyeshadow to be looking, this color will look different, the other color will look different, everything will look different. And with this pigmented black, I'm applying it on her lids. That is where I want the black to be, her lids. So I'm applying it, even though it looks a bit bluish on camera, but this is like tinted black. Please avoid my my puff. I don't know, this one has worn out and I cannot find a new one I got, so I'm just using this one because I have another client waiting and I cannot start looking for the other one. I got one after I noticed this one is tore, so yeah, and it was my apprentice that washed it too and tore it, but it's all good. So We are now going in with a brown. This will just, demarcate or clean any demarcation of colors. And I went on to apply another black on the lid to make this even darker. After that, of course, my lash technique. And then we are sweeping off the excess. Guys, do you see? We sweep off the excess and press the rest of the powder into her skin. Like, press the rest of the powder into her skin, sweep off the excess. You see the under eye looking smooth, clean, and flawless. But if you have any fallout, I'm sorry. Just imagine having a black fallout under her eyes. It will just ruin the whole makeup. But now you get to sweep and press in. And I'm doing this step with another powder. You can see I'm taking the shade of the powder and then I'm using it to press the other powder that was in her skin before. So after which, my client said she wants a bright pink and brown lip stain, and that is what we're going for. I'm using the Adventure Brown Lip Gloss. I don't know if they still produce this, but I think it is called Choco something. I'm not sure of the name. I know I don't like to type, but I'll try as much as I can to leave all the things or the products I use on the description bar. So I just use my brush to blend everything together, make sure it looks, uniformed and there's no demarcation or anything. She actually has a small lips, so I usually overline her lips. This is my second time making her up and I have actually loved it. So now I'm going in with the pinkish peachy, I think this is a baby pink. I don't know, but it's looking like a baby pink in my eyes. But I went on to, blend, tell her to smack her lips. I lost some clips, but this is the final result. I hope you learned a thing or two. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, click on the notification bell, comment. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.